So we're here with Officer Nathan Herbert of a municipal police department. He is a 5-year veteran of the school resource unit and many years of patrol prior to that. He's worked with teens exclusively and has a lot of experience dealing with crimes in the digital arena. And so we'd like to get some insights. Thanks for talking to us today, Nate. Appreciate it.
Sure.
All right. Have you done any sexual predation cases with adults and minors in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Tell us about some of the scenarios generally that surround those kind of cases. How do kids get themselves into these situations?
Well, there's different things. Some of them start off as curious.
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty normal, pretty healthy.
Well, it's normal to be curious, absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of times, the young people, the students, the kids, they're not always given the tools that they need. They're thinking that they can discover something or fulfill something by meeting with strangers.
Yeah. Could that be part of that reaching out for connection? They're not getting it in the lunchroom with their peers because everyone's on their phone. So they're
I don't have the answer to that per se. What these kids don't know is that these other individuals they're communicating with have no interest in helping them fulfill anything.
Yeah.
They're in it for themselves. They're just that. I mean, they're predators.
So an adult, even a 20-year-old adult, if they're showing sexual or romantic interest in a 16-year-old, number one, that's a crime.
Yep. They should know better.
They should know better, right?
Mm-hmm.
And number two, what do they have in common with this kid other than sexual curiosity?
Nothing. Yeah, they're these kids, and I tell them their primary job is to be in school and do well in classroom.
Yeah.
20-year-old out of high school, they're out of that mindset completely.
Yeah. Even if they're in college, they're in a completely different world.
That's right.
And they should be dating college girls, not 16-year-olds.
Absolutely.
Can you describe a typical profile of a sexual predator? Are they mostly male? Are there females now, or what are we seeing?
They tend to be males, but there are some females out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're looking to prey upon others to gratify themselves.
Okay.
And they do look for people who are maybe down or having a hard time making friends elsewhere.
So some kids are more at risk than others?
Yes.
What's the at-risk profile?
In my experience, someone who lacks self-confidence, some esteem, has a hard time making friends. They're typically not involved in extracurricular activities. You find very few of those kind of issues with people who have a solid base of friends, that they make friends based on positive.
Yeah.
I worry about kids who, when I ask what they do after school or what they do for fun, they tell me they go and hang out.
Yeah.
It's not a productive way to spend your time unless you're sitting down doing homework with your friends.
Yeah.
You're not using that time effectively.
Yeah.
So
when we hang out with friends as adults, we go to dinner. We'll eat dinner and we'll talk about life, and then we go home. Yeah.
Right.
Go see a movie or something. That's hanging out.
Yeah.
But that's different than what you're talking about.
And there's nothing wrong with kids hanging out.
Yeah.
It's when that's all you do.
Yeah.
And there's no, even if you go with your friends to the skate park.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing something.
Yeah, you're not just hanging out, you're skating.
Right.
Or you go play football or even gaming to an extent.
Yeah.
Although that has its dangers too. But all right. So any last parting thoughts about sexting or sexual predators in your experience? Advice you would give to kids to avoid getting caught in those snares?
I would advise people, young people, if you don't know who you're talking to,
yeah,
they have no business knowing any information about you. They will lead you to believe that they are real, that who they are behind the screen is a real person.
Yeah.
Typically they are not. And if they're seeking you out knowing that you're a teen, they have no business being anywhere close to you.
Have you ever seen one of those things end well for the kid?
No. Because even when the kids choose not to meet up,
yeah,
there's a part of them that's disappointed that they never encountered or met that individual that they believed was real.
Yeah.
Even when you show them evidence that that person is not a real person,
yeah,
they suffer loss.
Yeah.
They suffer a loss as if a friend had died.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard as a third person, outside party, to get.
Yeah.
But when you see the emotional distraught that these young people go through,
yeah,
it's real.
Yeah.
They suffer pain.
So, I mean, a few years ago we called that getting catfished. Do they still call it that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we're here with Officer Nathan Herbert of a municipal police department. He is a 5-year veteran of the school resource unit and many years of patrol prior to that. He's worked with teens exclusively and has a lot of experience dealing with crimes in the digital arena. And so we'd like to get some insights. Thanks for talking to us today, Nate. Appreciate it.